Ladies and gentlemen, in order to preserve the dignity of our program, we ask that you kindly put your cell phones on vibrate.
I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants a blast of magic, 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 oh. I got the magic in me.
Magic that I let tempo blow your mind. Pick a verse, any verse, I hypnotize you with every line. I'll need a volunteer. How about you with the eyes? Come on down to the front, stand right here and don't be shy. I have you time traveling, have your mind babbling. People trying to inherit the skills, so they asking me. Even David Blaine had to go and take some classes, and I see mind freak like, what's up, man? What's happening? So come on, come on, and see the show tonight. Prepare to be astounded, no ghost or poltergeist. You know I'm no Pinocchio, I never told a lie. So call me Mr. Magic Man, I float on cloud nine.
I got the magic in me.
I got the magic, baby.
Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold.
Yes, it turns to gold.
Everybody knows.
With the doorman from that moment, you'll be out of place and under duress. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats. With the doorman from that moment, you'll be out of place and under duress. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. Black slacks with accentuating off-white pinstripes. Whoa, everything goes according to plan.
Right, hey! How about a nice round of applause for Mr. Harris and Miss Echemendia? Awesome! My name is Chris Harris. I'd like to welcome you guys to the 19th Annual Video Awards. We want to talk a little bit about magic. You know, there's a couple different kinds of magic. There's cinema magic, and there's theatrical magic. Right now, I'd like to direct your attention to either side of the stage, and at the big screen up here, we would like to show you a little film. All right, this is called A Trip to the Moon. Now, this was made in 1902. One of the very first films to ever use special effects by a guy named George Méliès. Now, what makes this so special is George was a magician who thought he would use his magic in film to create special effects. What that means is that you guys are actually all magicians yourselves. So I tell you what we're going to do right now. There you go, that was George. We're going to do a little theatrical magic for you, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the illusion of the torn and restored newspaper.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana 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 mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana 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 even mo mana 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 mana
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, you know, I got to tell you guys, my assistant has always had a dream that she wanted to levitate, and I've always had a dream that I wanted to sing like Michael Bublé. Yeah. So I told her that I would let her levitate if she would let me sing like Michael Bublé. Hit it.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh, come on and fly. Once I get there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away.
All right. How about another round of applause for Miss Echemendia? Yeah. Awesome. Well, you know, we've had fun performing magic for you guys, but we want to do at least one more trick to leave you guys with this. You guys want to see one more trick? All right. Very good. I have here a box. And inside the box, don't want to hit the mic. Back it up. There you go. Inside the box, nothing. All right. Here we go. Are you guys ready for the magic? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello
Mr. David
and
Yates.
Welcome to the 2011 Polk County Video Award Ceremony. Thank you, Chris. Welcome to our annual celebration of student excellence and student assessment of a different kind. Project-based learning, technology-infused, and student-centered. We do things differently here in Polk County. Thank you, Chris, for your... You're not Chris? Chris went this way. For your magic act, you're going to see magic tonight. Very good. You're going to see, Chris mentioned the magic of movies. We make our own magic, our students and our teachers do. And you're going to see nothing less than magical videos on the big screens tonight. But right now, I want to introduce the most magical people in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me honor and welcome the 2011 TV Production Students of the Year. Come right down here, thank you. Come on across. Okay, do we have everybody here? Madam Superintendent, members of the school board, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present to you the finest television production students in the United States of America, those in Polk County, Florida. Okay, students of the year, except for Ruth, Gabe, and Kaylee, the rest of you may now rejoin your schools. You'll be coming up onto the stage later, but I need Ruth, Gabe, and Kaylee up here on our stage in the chairs of honor right over here. Okay, so the rest of you kind folks can go back to your schools. Very good, thank you. We will see them all later, of course. All right, so we've got Ruth, Gabe, there we go, and Kaylee. If you're new to Video Awards, our Students of the Year are the ones who get to open the envelopes and announce who is the best in every category. We really want them to shine on our stage. Now, before we make our first presentation tonight, I'd like to welcome and recognize the officials from our school system who will be honoring these young people on our stage. I'd like to first welcome Dr. Sherry Nickel, the superintendent of the Polk County Schools. Dr. Nickel?
Good evening, everybody. How are you? Isn't this exciting? Oh my gosh, guess what happened to me? When I first arrived, I started walking around the auditorium, and the more I walked, the more I saw these famous people. Did you see them? You didn't see them? Well, they were about this tall, and they were students. In fact, wait a minute, there's some over there. And oh my gosh, there's some right through there. They're everywhere. It's incredible. This entire place is filled with famous people.
All in one place.
All in one place. Oh my gosh. Boys and girls, you may not know this, but not every place you go, like if you went to school in Minnesota or maybe in Colorado, they don't have this. You get the honor of being a part of such a fabulous, fabulous program. We are so proud of you and all that you've learned. And I think that Mr. Yates and all of his staff deserve a nice hand too, don't you? Yeah. Awesome. So enjoy your evening with all these fabulous, famous people. It's incredible. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Dr. Nickel. And if you'll stay up here now, I would like for the members of the school board to kindly join us, please. Ms. Hazel Sellers. Thank you. Mr. Tim Harris. Mr. Frank O'Reilly, and Miss Deborah Wright. Dr. Nickel and our school board will be presenting our Students of the Year with their medallions and certificates all evening, and they'll also be presenting the best category winners with their awards as well. We normally start our program, as those of you who have been before know, with a recognition of all of our state and national winners. This is the show me the money part of the show, because not only do our students distinguish themselves here within our own county, but they go elsewhere and they win awards all over Florida and the United States. So, gentlemen, if we can please put up our state and national winners. Congratulations, Auburndale Senior, Lake Gibson Middle School, and you can see their awards. Look at all the different categories, including international ones. Lawton Childs Middle Academy. How about a shout out for Spessard Holland Elementary? Just Reed, Florida, and Lakeland Senior, second in the Bright House competition. And there, look at all these awards Southwest has won, the home of our jazz band, of course. And how about Winter Haven, the Florida Association, and the International Student Media Festival? You'll, of course, be seeing these schools on our stage as well. So we want to congratulate all of those schools on representing Polk County so well. Now, at this point, what we're going to do is introduce our very first three presenters. They will go across behind me and accept their medallions and certificates from the board and the superintendent. Ruth Jaramillo is from Alta Vista Elementary School. Ruth, thank you. Gabe Costello is from Auburndale Central Elementary School. And Kaylee Higginbotham is from Ben Hill Griffin Jr. Elementary in beautiful downtown Frostproof. While they're getting their certificates, the Students of the Year are nominated by their schools not because of skills in TV production, but because they are role models. Our nation can always use good leaders, and we want to start them young. And so we ask each school to nominate a student who is the perfect role model in their school, the one who sets the example about the way to treat others and work ethic and respect and all those things that we admire in people. And so you're seeing the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop in our county when we meet all of these Students of the Year. Now, our first three presenters are right here, and they are going to tell you who the elementary school that had the most improved program this year was. And Michael, who's got the envelope? They do, okay. There we go. I tell you what, one can step right there, okay. And here's another one here.
And the winner is...
Go together, stay together, look at it, say it.
All right, Gabe, who has our most improved middle school program?
Eagle Lake Elementary.
Eagle Lake Elementary. Thank you. All right. And you can go back to your school. Okay. All right, Eagle Lake, come on down. Congratulations to Eagle Lake Elementary School, our most improved program. At this point, I need the next three presenters to come and join us over here. Normally, you'll be getting into position whenever the best of a category is giving their acceptance speech. So I need Stephanie Toledo, Sujina Coyle-Pillai, and Austin Watkins to please have our seats of honor. Congratulations again, Eagle Lake Elementary School, our most improved program. All right, our three presenters are here. So while Stephanie, Sujina, and Austin are getting their accolades from the school board and the superintendent, We're going to introduce this video with a special clip staged by Mr. Robertson and his students.
Movies, movies, movies. Have you ever thought about the magic of movies? Think about it. Movies take you many, many places. Like space, the internet, even a museum full of famous people. Yes, movies are very magic. The movie magic is about to happen. Watch us disappear as the students of the year appear.
Okay. Stephanie, Sujina, and Austin have received their awards from the superintendent and board, so it's time to meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Short Film.
Category 10, Short Film, Elementary School. The nominees are R. Bruce Wagner, Junk Food Junkie. Spencer L. Holland, Little Charlie and the Bully. Southwest, Spur Patrol.
Okay, now, so loud that the people in Colorado, I think the superintendent mentioned, they can hear us, okay? Because we need to tell these folks who had our Best Elementary School Short Film. Maestro, drum roll. Okay, Stephanie, Sujina, and Austin, who's the winner?
And the winner is Spencer Holland Elementary. For this award. We got this award because of the hard work and support by
Mrs. Kress, our assistant principal, Mrs. Butler, our principal, and Miss Sherry Nichols, the superintendent.
Special thanks to our parents and teachers such as our homeroom teacher, Miss Charlotte.
We can't forget our ITV production teachers, Mr. Baldwin and Mrs. Lake. And we couldn't have got this without Noel Contreras, who played Charlie Chapman, and Jonathan Lopez, who played the bully.
Thank you so much.
It's time to rule our school. And we have a magic trick for that very thing.
Wait a minute, a magic trick for promoting schools?
Yes, we do have a magic trick.
Really? A trick?
Yes, we do have a magic trick.
Yes, I think I'm beginning to understand now. The teachers and the students.
And our office staff and the lunch bunch. They're all magical.
And coming up soon, the other magical school promos.
Okay, this is Category 9, School Promotional Video. Our presenters are Brianna Lynch of Carlton Palmore Elementary, Caitlin Benson of Churchwell, and Audrey Hand of Cleveland Court. And while Brianna and Caitlin and Audrey are accepting their awards from the superintendent and the school board, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Promotional Video.
Category 9, School Promotional Video, Elementary School. The nominees are Caldwell, You Know You're a Cubby Bear Win. Sleepy Hill, We Love to Succeed. Griffin, Our World Begins at School. Chain of Lakes, Are You New Here? Lincoln Avenue Academy, We Are Lincoln. Spessardell Holland, Gator Guy. Carlton Palmore, Investigating CPE. R. Bruce Wagner, The Early Show with Trevor Betterman.
All right, Maestro, drum roll, please. Brianna, Caitlin, Audrey, let's tell these folks who had our Best Elementary School Promotional Video.
And the winner is
Lincoln Avenue Academy.
Lincoln prepares us for the world of tomorrow.
Lincoln is hands-on. Lincoln gives us creative opportunities. Lincoln is a school of discovery. Lincoln builds on my strength. Lincoln provides enrichment. Lincoln pushes me to succeed. Lincoln is innovative.
We are very proud of this award, and I'd like to thank our assistant principal, Miss Griffin, and our principal, Miss Holland, and our TV assistant, Mr. Oshmead.
Category 8, it's time to brew up a good documentary. It's time to get out our magical items.
Where are the items?
You're going to give them to me.
Okay.
Truth.
Truth.
Time period.
Time period.
Music.
Music.
Names.
Names.
Narrators.
Narrators.
Etc.
Etc. What do you mean?
Oh, you know what I mean.
Etc.
Let's stir. Stir, stir, stir.
Okay, our presenters for the documentary category are Kieran Salat of Cumbie Elementary, Kate Bergwall of Crystal Lake Elementary, and Hezekiah Curry of Davenport School of the Arts. And while Kieran, Kate, and Hezekiah are getting their accolades from the school board, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Documentary.
Category 8, Documentary, Elementary School. The nominees are N.E. Roberts, Farm Life. Griffin, Children Bring Hope to Others. Lincoln Avenue Academy, Mining Through the 4th Grade. R. Bruce Wagner, Forever Our Heroes. Juanita, Recycling for All. Lena Vista, Auburndale Centennial, 1911 to 2011. Carlton Palmore, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Kathleen, Igniting a Passion for Reading. Snively, Bullying Video. Combi, Imperial Symphony Orchestra. Spessard-L. Holland, Why Teach? Alta Vista, Lake Eva Community Park.
All right, Maestro, drum roll, please. Kieran, Kate, and Hezekiah, let's tell these folks who had our Best Elementary School Documentary.
And the winner is...
R. Bruce Wagner Elementary. We're here visiting at the United States Marine Corps 4th Thistle Amphibian Battalion. Let's find out what they do. We are now here in the supply warehouse. Look at all this unusual equipment. Let's find out how they are used from Corporal Revilla. So, Corporal Revilla, what is your job here?
Here in the supply warehouse, our job is to be able to supply the rest of the battalion with gear needed for deployments, for field operations, and anything else that's needed within the battalion.
Communication is very important in the Marines. This is a cool looking radio. Let's see how it works. Corporal Brandenberry, what's your job here in the Marines?
Well, I went to schools for Tactical Data Networks, which is whenever we go to other countries where we're doing field operations, we set up our Command Operations Center, the tent, and I set up the internet so that our officers can speak with other officers here in the United States, and as well as exchange information such as tactical maps and other information.
I would like to accept this award on behalf of my school and the United States Marine Corps 4th Thistle Amphibian Battalion, who risked their lives to keep our country safe. I'm so excited. I just don't know what to say. Thank you.
Reporting and interviewing is very important for a news show. It takes a lot of work to plan. But tonight, we're in luck. I can use a little magic. Assistant, please. Hello. Since I'm interviewing my assistant, I'm gonna need a mic. Okay, I'm here with my first assistant. Your name, please?
Marie.
Okay, Marie, may I have your hat? Tap the hat. Now, what do you see inside?
It's a rabbit.
Your hat back, Marie? Thank you for your assistance. I think we have time for just one more act.
Hello.
Hello. Why? Do you know any tricks?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to show it to our friends?
Sure. Oops, I guess that disappearing act does work.
All right, this is Category 7, Reporting. Reporting is at the heart of all good television production. And our presenters are Alyssa Short of Dundee Elementary School, Roxanne Whitney of Eagle Lake, and Lindsay Nicholson of Elbert Elementary. And while Alyssa, Roxanne, and Lindsay are receiving their accolades, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Reporting.
Category 7, Reporting and Interviewing, Elementary School. The nominees are Philip O'Brien, Wendell Watson, Gibbons Street, Lewis Anna Woodbury, Caldwell, Auburndale Central, Eagle Lake, Lincoln Avenue Academy, Sleepy Hill, R. Bruce Wagner, Griffin, Blake Academy, Cleveland Court, N.E. Roberts, Churchwell, Lena Vista, Spessard L. Holland, Sandhill, Chain of Lakes, Davenport School of the Arts.
Okay, Maestro, drum roll, please. All right, Alyssa, Roxanne, and Lindsay, who had our best elementary school reporting?
And our winner is Philip O'Brien Elementary.
Hey Lions, I'm here with Farmer John, owner of Papa's You Pick Strawberries. Good morning, Mr. John.
Good morning, Amia.
Farmer John, this strawberry patch is unlike any of the ones I've ever seen before. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, I'd be glad to. This is a hydroponic operation that you guys have picked these beautiful strawberries with. Now, have you ever heard of hydroponics before?
No, sir.
Hydroponic means that we drip feed. It gets all its nutrients from liquid fertilize.
Tell me, Miss Liz, where did you get all these pumpkins?
We purchased them from a pumpkin patch in New Mexico.
That's very interesting. And how much do they cost?
Well, what we do is we have the pumpkins delivered and then we sell them and then we split the money with the people at the pumpkin patch.
Cool. And how long have you been selling pumpkins?
We've been selling pumpkins here at our church for 6 years.
That's a long time. And what do you use the money for?
The money goes to our child care center. This year we're
Wow, I would just like to say thank you. This is a really great, I'm so thankful. And I would like to say thank you to our TV crew for all their hard work. And thank you to Mrs. Shields for taking us to all the places we need to go. And last but not least, our teachers for letting us go to this very important class. Thank you.
I'm Janelle. And I'm Daniela. And we are both from Magic Land Elementary.
Oh, wait. We were supposed to introduce the magic teams. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Shania. And we're from the Magic Academy. Wait, I thought we were supposed to introduce the magic team.
We need to do this.
Shall we?
All right, we are to Category 6, and this begins the exercise part of our program. If you've not been before, you know that you're about to burn off the calories that maybe you had at lunch today or breakfast. When these nominees are called out, we want them to come down to the area below the stage here. Don't stay at your seat. So when you hear your school's name called out as a nominee for Best Elementary School Announcing Team, come down to the front. We will then recognize everybody here in the front. and then tell you who our best is. Now, we have trophies for all of these young people, and the outstanding students and the best. We use the same company that produces the Oscars, and we have our own version of it. Obviously, they copyright that exact figure, but we're as close as you can get and still stay legal. And so these young people are going away with a wonderful token for their skills. Now, at this point, I'm going to introduce our Students of the Year, Trevante Tolley of Floral Avenue Elementary School, Philip Batista of Garden Grove, and Daniel Santiago of Garner Elementary. And once again, as you hear your names called out on the big screens, come down to the front, please. All right, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Announcing Team.
Category 6, Announcing Team, Elementary School. The nominees are Garner, Trevor Gilly and Kavana Bienemy. Lincoln Avenue Academy, Andre Hall and Sophia Jean. Blake Academy, Eden Chadwick and Haley Waltz. Chain of Lakes, Michelle Gashgarian and Tanya Morera. Crystal Lake, Jessica Casper and Kate Bergwell. Spessard L. Holland, Anna Hobbs and Noel Contreras. R. Bruce Wagner, Reagan Sampson and Claire McLeod. Laurel, Alina Acevedo and Tara Davidovic. Cleveland Court, Emily Alexander and Lindsay Kim. Comby, Peyton Carter and Karen Salat. Lena Vista, Victor Trevino and Xavier Heath. Eagle Lake, Roxanne Whitney and Nathan Whitney. Sleepy Hill, Andre Moreno and Skylar Meadows. Philip O'Brien, Samantha Coughlin and Shania Peterson.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we stand up and we salute these fine young anchor teams from Polk County, Florida. Now, joining us on the stage now is Miss Cindy Solitos. Cindy, for many years, was our Apple Computer rep, the two best anchors in this category win Apple iPod Touches in addition to their trophies and their certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Paul, that's you, right? From Spook Hill Elementary School. I'm so sorry. Sean Paul has joined us on the stage from Spook Hill Elementary School in beautiful Lake Wales. And now these folks are quite anxious, so Maestro, if we can have our drum roll. Let's tell these folks.
Is
Lincoln Avenue Academy.
Well, I'm rather proud of my pirate princess costume.
Well, what do you think about me? Do you think I'm gonna get much candy with this costume?
Well, that's a very good question. And here's another good question. What's your biggest fear?
Yeah, today is election day.
That's right. Our parents will be voting for some very important government positions today.
You'll probably hear them talking about it when you get home today. It'll be all over the news.
As you know, we recently had our own elections for SGA. Now let's take a look at this year's officers.
We should all be thankful for such a glorious feast.
It does sound quite good. Do you think we can get seconds?
Good question.
Well, here's another good question. We went out and asked, what is your least favorite Thanksgiving food? And you won't believe the answers we got.
Okay. Wow. I would like to thank my mom and dad, and most importantly, Mr. Oshweed for always giving us the encouragement.
Yeah, and my mom and dad too, and definitely Mr. Oshweed for making us in JTB in the first place and helping us so that we can get better in our anchoring.
I'm just really excited.
I'm really excited right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The magic of being a news announcer, especially if you're a girl.
Of course. It takes such magical talent to be a news anchor.
I bet you have a really difficult schedule.
I do, but that's where the magic comes in. Think of all the stuff I have to go through. It's raining, but I'm not getting wet.
But what about changing clothes on different locations?
Easy, wave your wand.
Wow, that was easy. Let's do it again. Man, you are a quick changer.
So you see, changing clothes and the rain is easy because female anchors are magic.
All right, this is Category 5, Best Lady Announcer. Our presenters are Kaylin Slaughter of Griffin Elementary School, Vivian Camacho of Jesse Keene, David Cruz of Lake Marion Creek, and Jonathan Lopez of Spessard L. Holland. So, once again, we need, as these young people's names are called out, come down to the front. This is Best Female Anchor. So as they're getting their awards from the superintendent, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Female Announcer.
Category 5, Female Announcer, Elementary School. The nominees are Caldwell, Noelle Taylor. Griffin, Mariah Wiggs. Lincoln Avenue Academy, Emma Schindler. Sleepy Hill, Caitlin Morris. Wendell Watson, Camilla Vazquez. Brigham Academy, Rihanna Koyapalai. Davenport School of the Arts, Christian Bennett. Crystal Lake, Jessica Casper. N.E. Roberts, Evie Butterford. R. Bruce Wagner, Kendall Hancock. Spook Hill, Savannah Starling. Chain of Lakes, Tana Morera. Churchwell, Gisela Polanco. Philip O'Brien, Lexi Hess. Spessard L. Holland, Addison Johnson.
Okay, it's the exercise thing again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's stand and honor the best elementary school lady announcers in America. Drumroll, maestro. All right, Kaylin, Vivian, David, and Jonathan. Let's tell them who our top lady announcer is.
And the winner is...
R. Bruce Wagner.
I know I do. And I love getting great books at the Fall Book Fair. Kendall here, and this year's theme is Here's to Our Heroes. The people I consider to be heroes are nurses who help take care of sick patients, police officers who help keep our city safe, and firefighters who stamp out fires. It's Kendall here with the pick of the day. See if you Wiz kids can figure this out. What's red, juicy, and good to eat? Did I hear someone say apples? If you did say apples, then you are correct. Today's Apple Facts Day. Are you ready for me to apple your facts? Amelia Earhart is my name, but flying airplanes is my game. Golly good day, everyone. Do you know what I'm famous for? In 1935, I became the first pilot to fly across the Pacific Ocean. But I had an even better dream.
Oh my goodness, I'm shaking half to death. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me, my principal, Miss Ward, for letting our school have ITV, and especially my ITV teacher, Miss Hurst, for everything. Thank you so much.
All right, there's this magic thing going on tonight. There's magic everywhere, and magic male announcers just the right touch for a news show.
Or anything a production needs.
Now that you've learned the magic of being a male solo,
Let's move on to the magic of the evening.
All right, now it's the guys' turn. Our presenters are Alina Acevedo of Laurel Elementary, Nicholas Sparks of Lena Vista, Teodra Camp of Lewis Anna Woodbury, and Logan Norquist of Sleepy Hill. While Alina, Nicholas, Teodra, and Logan are getting their accolades, and it's the same pattern, guys, come down to the front. Let's meet the nominees for Best Male Elementary School Announcer.
Category 4, Male Announcer, Elementary School. The nominees are Lincoln Avenue Academy, Andre Hall. Brigham Academy, Spencer Cole. Eagle Lake, Joshua Colburn. R. Bruce Wagner, Brandon Pereira. Spessard L. Holland, Giuseppe Page. Davenport School of the Arts, Ben Wilmot. Cleveland Court, James Prakuski. Wendell Watson, Jonah Peterson. Crystal Lake, Malcolm Cooper. Chain of Lakes, Michael Gashgarian.
Okay, give the guys a second to make it here from the back of the church. I think I see one more anchor. Okay, by now you know the routine. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you the best male elementary school announcers in America. Drumroll, maestro. Okay, Alina, Nicholas, Teodra, and Logan, tell these folks who our best male announcer is.
And the winner is
Davenport School of the Arts.
Breakable 9, this is Nervous Rick. Do you say you got your ears on?
That's a Big 10-4. Go ahead.
Well, I got a load of school supplies coming your way. I got the hammer down, and they're in a smoky inside.
You say you have a load of school supplies?
That's a Big 10-4. I got erasers, pencils, notebooks, mirrors, everything. You name it. I'm your host, Ben. I have some important announcements for you today. First of all, the book fair starts today. And you might want to start getting on your Christmas shopping because here's a book that's on everyone's list. Flawed Dogs. Isn't that right, Dora?
I'm Ben. I'm here at the White House. Do you know what the Constitution is? Let me break it down for you. The basics. A law is a set of rules that we live by.
I'd really like to thank everyone for this award. I mean, this is just my whole year, my whole school year, all my work put into this trophy.
And I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and the whole crew for supporting me. And most of all, I'd like to thank God, because we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. And I'd like to thank Mr. Yates and Mr. Robertson and the superintendent for just everything that they've done. Thank you.
See what I did, it's magic. Listen to the song, get magic. Music videos coming your way. Not to mention it's magic.
All right, it's the music video category, what for some is the most popular of all the categories because it really has become quite an art form in our society. Our presenters are Abby Johnson of Lincoln Avenue Academy, Aaliyah Vaughn of North Lakeland Elementary, Jessica Lewis of Oscar J. Pope Elementary, and Tony Warren of Juanita Elementary. And now, while Abby, Aaliyah, Jessica, and Tony are getting their recognition, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School Music Video.
Category 3, Music Video, Elementary School. The nominees are Spessard L. Holland, Funga Alafaya Ashe Ashe. Purcell, Teachers Got Us Reading. Lena Vista, Legal Way. Griffin, We're Griffin Elementary. Carlton Palmore, You're a Bully. Eagle Lake, Lunch Lady Land. Lake Marion Creek theme. Lincoln Avenue Academy, Make the Right Choice. Southwest, Make Every Minute Count. Sleepy Hill, We Love to Succeed. Laurel, FCAT Rights. Cumbie, Book Music. Churchwell, Use Your Words. North Lakeland, Keep Your Dear Teachers Happy. Davenport School of the Arts, The Lowdown Noun Eater.
Okay, Maestro. Are we ready? Abby, Aaliyah, Jessica, and Tony, tell them who had our best elementary school music video.
And the winner is
We are so grateful to receive this award.
We would like to thank our ITB teachers, Mr. Baldwin and Mrs. Lake.
And our music team, Ms. Williams, and God, because we wouldn't have got this trophy.
We are so proud and can't wait to celebrate with our families.
Thank you, and we love you, Ms. Chalet.
Magic dust. Think of how much easier life would be with magic dust. First, apply liberally to everything that collects dust. Just wait one more second and poof! No more dusting of any kind. So order your magic dust now by calling that magic number. If you call in with the next 10 minutes, you'll get 2 orders for the price of 1. Think of that, double magic. Now, on to the other commercials with magical properties.
All right, we see estimates of 1 million commercials, and now, of course, they're everywhere, and now our children get a chance to show off what they know about producing commercials. Our presenters for this category are Manuel Valero of Palmetto, Jay Patel of Philip O'Brien Elementary, Brianna Quidgen of Polk City, and Camila Vizcaya of Wendell Watson. Now, as I mentioned before the show started, this is our shootout category. So when you hear the name of your school called out, it hasn't won quite yet. It means you want to come on down here, and we're going to get pretty crowded because we have 5 schools all together. But let's fill up all the area down here that we can and even back up the aisles a little bit. As your school is coming down, we're going to play your commercial. And then remember, audience, you'll need to be ready to text. We will put up on the screen, again, the texting number, and you'll text in the keyword for the school you thought had the best commercial. All right, drum roll, maestro. And Manuel, you're going to tell us who the first finalist is for the commercial shootout at the elementary school level. Right up.
Lincoln Avenue Elementary.
All right, Lincoln, come on down. Okay, are we ready with our second finalist? Jay, tell them who our second finalist is for Best Elementary School Commercial. Maestro?
Bethard Holland Elementary.
Bethard Holland, come on down. Thank you. All right, are we ready with our third finalist?
Chain of Lakes Elementary.
Chain of Lakes, come on down. Okay, ready with our fourth finalist?
Davenport School of Arts.
Davenport. All right, Manuel, our final finalist for the People's Choice commercial.
R. Bruce Wagner Elementary.
Okay, do we have all the schools down here? All right, are we ready to play Lincoln's commercial, Lincoln Avenue Academy?
Hey, do you guys hear that? What's that weird sound?
It's a book fairy!
Why, hello there, friends. Why does everyone look so sad? We're
bored. Well, never fear. The book fairy's here. Awesome! New books! Yes! I've been wanting this one! Well, if you like these books, you'll be excited to know the book fair's almost here. Tell them about it, Mr. Magic Boy.
Well, thank you, Miss Book Fairy. The Lincoln Book Fair is almost here. Don't forget about our special events like Donuts with Dad, Muffins with Mom, and Lunch and a Book. That's the Lincoln Book Fair, May 9th through the 13th.
That was weird. Yet full of important information. Well, I hope to see you all there. Thanks, Book Fairy! The book fair magically appears May 9th, 2011. See you then!
Okay, congratulations, Lincoln. Next up, Spessard Holland. All right, Spessard Holland. Next, the finalists from Chaina Lakes Elementary.
And today, class, we're going to learn about the great Roman Emperor Julius Caesar.
I wonder what it would be like to be Julius Caesar. It's great to be Caesar, but I'm sick of these grapes. I need some pizza.
Friends, Romans, others, did you know that you can get 3 pizzas for $17.99 and with money for school? All you have to do is have your family and friends buy a Little Caesar's pizza, and you can pick up your pizzas from 3 to 6 on Thursday. So let's get out there and eat some pizzas.
I wonder how I'm going to cut this pizza. Brutus, bring me my sword. Otters, get out there and sell those Little Caesar pizzas. Not responsible for you going hungry.
Okay, Chaina Lakes. Next up is Davenport School of the Arts.
I'm so glad we're doing this today. Would you pass me the sugar? Sure.
I am so hungry right now. I ate nothing for breakfast this morning.
Ooh, cookies.
And these cookies are good.
Hey girl, say some for us.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. Come to the cafeteria at 7:45 to start your day off with breakfast. Are you gonna eat that?
All right, Davenport. And our 5th finalists are Bruce Wagner.
Excuse me, have you ever donated?
Oh, sure, I donated last year. It's a piece of cake. That was easy. Next.
Donating your box tops will help the school raise money. Each box top is worth 10 cents. Science lab equipment and classroom supplies have already been purchased in the past.
Mr. Cheerios, did it hurt to donate?
It sniffs at first, but then it's fine. It's for such a good cause, and you get the school Band-Aid.
Make a difference. Donate your box tops today.
Okay, now the hard part. Okay, we're going to put the screen up now. That'll show you our 5 finalists again. There we go. Lincoln Avenue, the key word is going to be L-A-V-E. Spessart Holland, you can see, S-L-H-E. Chain of Lakes, just what it says. Davenport, D-S-O-A, and R. Bruce Wagner, R-B-W-E. Our band is going to play exactly 30 seconds, and you have until the music stops to submit your vote. All right, congratulations, Davenport School of the Arts, our People's Choice commercial. If you'll kindly come up and get your plaque, please. Hold on a second, the rest of you, because these young people are now going to tell you who our judges chose as the best commercial. Sometimes it's the same as the People's Choice, and sometimes it isn't. First, we need to get our plaque to the Davenport folks, so come right over here. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, the superintendent just told him she loved his wig. Yes. Okay. Drum roll, maestro. Now we'll be telling you who the judges chose. So we need Manuel, Jay, Brianna, and Camilla. Who do we have up here? Here we go. Are we ready to tell them who the judges chose as our best elementary school commercial?
And the winner is
Spessart Holland.
All right, come on up, Spessart. All right, Davenport, thank you. Go ahead. All right, congratulations, Spessart Holland.
I'd like to thank our wonderful producers, Mr. Baldwin and Miss Lake. I'd like to thank our cast and crew. I'd like to thank our cast and crew and also our staff, Miss Butler, our vice principal, Mrs. Kress.
All right, congratulations, Spessart Holland.
What category are you supposed to be introducing again? Oh, let me try. Boogie Woogie. Oh, I didn't mean a pig. Boogie Boogie. Phew, I hate being a pig. Pig or no pig? We gotta try this spell because the people out there are waiting.
Okay, now let's try this spell together.
Eatle
Beetle.
Beetle. It's category 1. Best daily news show.
Okay, we're now to the big enchilada, they say. The Daily News Show, the project our schools produce every day of the school year. Our presenters are Kristen Morris of Purcell Elementary School. Kendall Hancock of R. Bruce Wagner. Casey Sutton of Sykes Elementary. And Natalie Brown of Chain of Lakes. Teachers, as your school is called out, we'd like for you to come down to the front area. The teachers representing each of these schools, and of course at the elementary level, it might be more than one person. Please come down to the front so we can recognize you for having an outstanding news show. So now, while Kristen, Kendall, Casey, and Natalie are getting in position, let's meet the nominees for Best Elementary School News Show.
Category 1, Daily News Show, Elementary School. The outstanding nominees are Dundee, Eagle Lake, Kathleen, Lake Ship, Lincoln Avenue Academy, North Lakeland, Lena Vista, Gibbon Street, Garden Grove, Philip O'Brien, Sleepy Hill, Stephen, Palmetto, Garner, Mandala, Oscar J. Pope, Brigham Academy, Auburndale Central, Crystal Lake, N.E. Roberts, Griffin, Laurel, Polk City, Sand Hill, Spook Hill, Snively, Wendell Watson, Jesse Keene, Lewis Anna Woodbury, Chain of Lakes, Ben Hill Griffin, Davenport School of the Arts, Alta Vista, Kingsford, R. Bruce Wagner, Southwest, Carlton Palmore, Cumbie, Socrum, Spessard L. Holland, Cleveland Court, Churchwell.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all night we have honored our very top students, and I ask that you now stand and salute the people who make it possible, our teachers. I am in awe of what these people do because unlike our secondary teachers, they have multiple responsibilities in their schools. They are network managers and media specialists and alpha teachers and third grade teachers and music teachers and art teachers and regular classroom teachers. And yet they balance all of those responsibilities and are able to produce an award-winning news show. Now we're going to ask that the students who are up here tell us, I believe we have 5. Yes, we do. We have 5 of these schools who are even higher up the chain. They are our best elementary news shows, and you can imagine how hard it was for the judges to make this decision. Okay, Maestro, drum roll, please. Okay, Kristen, tell them who best news show number 1 is.
Chain of Lakes Elementary.
All right, Chain of Lakes. Come on up here, Chain of Lakes, please. Come on up to the stage. Okay, are we ready? Dundee. I gave it away, didn't I? Say it anyway.
Philip O'Brien Elementary.
Philip O'Brien. Sorry. That was Kendall Hancock of R. Bruce Wagner. All right, Casey, tell them who our next finalist is, our next best.
Spessard L. Holland Elementary.
Spessard Holland. All right, Natalie.
R. Bruce Wagner.
Okay, Wagner. And we're back to Kristen for the 5th best news show.
Dundee Elementary.
Dundee Elementary School. And now for those of you who received the outstanding nominees, our staff over here has all of your certificates. So they're going to come down now and help distribute those to you. So You'll get your certificates for both Outstanding News Show and the other certificates that you might have won earlier tonight for other categories. Okay, we're getting our staff. There they go. While these folks are getting their certificates, we would like to recognize some very special people tonight. The first special recognition involves a media specialist from Dundee Elementary School who passed away during the school year, and we were saddened, all of us in the ITV and the media specialist family, when Stella Meredith died. And I would ask now that her husband please come up and accept a plaque on behalf of ITV and the media specialists of the Polk County Schools in honor of Stella Meredith, whose picture you just saw on the screen. Thank you very much, Harold. We also lost two very important parts of the ITV family. Until this year, we only ever had one announcer, and his name was Sandy Shaw. And Sandy, a lifelong Lakeland resident, or actually he was born in Ohio but moved to Lakeland many years ago, and he was the voice of the Video Awards. And we're blessed to have Bob Woods now be our voice, but we paid tribute to Sandy at his funeral just really about a month ago. We gave his family a similar plaque that we gave Mr. Meredith. So God bless you, Sandy, wherever you are. We're sure you're looking down on us right now. The other member of our family that we lost is the sponsor of the Student of the Year prizes. Every year for 19 years, the same company has provided the cameras that went to our Students of the Year. That company was the Lee Hartman Company. They're out of Virginia. It really is remarkable that rather than wait for me to call him each year, Mr. Hartman would call me January, February, and say, David, when is your event? How many cameras do you need? And that tradition continued even when the economy turned bad. He believed so strongly in what we are doing that he continued to sponsor us. And so Mr. Shaw and Mr. Hartman, please accept the heartfelt thanks of all of us in the ITV family for your generosity and your voice of all these years. God takes some people away and brings new people to us. The ITV family welcomes two brand new babies this year. And if we can put their pictures up, John and Judy Diddle had their son, Jacob Diddle, born on April the 1st. And David and Jennifer Cumby had their child, Amber Lynn, on March the 9th. And rumor has it Jacob can already edit an FCP. So, John, he'll be going to, is he in the Sykes area? I know John lives over in that area. But congratulations to John and Judy and David and Jennifer on your new arrivals. Our next nominee has sat in the front row every year for 19 years, except for the 1 year when her husband died. And I would like at this point to recognize a dear friend, a wonderful educator of 38 years into our district who will be retiring this summer. She is a joy to anybody who's ever met her. And in fact, you're going to see a picture of Marcia Hall and her two daughters. There they are. Marcia, would you kindly come up here, please? Marcia, for many years, was an educator at Oscar J. Polk, and then came to the district office in the technology department, and has made such a difference in so many children's lives. It's now time to recognize the TV production teachers and media specialists and network managers who were the teachers of the year in their schools. So if they would please stand, we want to salute you, and we're going to put your names up on the screen. Krista Green of Bartow Elementary Academy, Stephen Klupp of Sand Hill, Valerie Bilodeau of Lake Alfred Elementary, Michelle Holseth of Crystal Lake Elementary, Theodore Eldridge of Palmetto, and Martha Brennan of Inwood Elementary. Congratulations. These media specialists and network managers and ITV contacts were the teachers of the year in their schools. But now, teachers who've risen yet to another level. These are the ITV teachers who have 10 years of service to the students and the teachers of our district. And if you will please come down to the stage, we have a plaque for you and an Apple laptop. Miss Alice Johnson of Ben Hill Griffin Elementary. Please come down. Miss Pat Martin of Lena Vista Elementary. And Mr. Scott Harper of Brigham Academy. Now, while Alice, Pat, and Scott are getting their more than just rewards from the school board and superintendent, 10 years it's a long time to give up so many hours of your personal time, and the elementary teachers in the room know what I'm talking about because, as I said, you have to fit ITV in among all your other responsibilities. We're now ready to recognize our elementary school TV production student of the year. This is perhaps the most stressful event that's judged. I will ask Cindy Salitos to come back up. Cindy of Apple Computer, she oversees the judging every year. It takes about a month to go through all of the resumes, and her question is always the same: do I have to choose just one? You have so many excellent students. And I, of course, tell her, yes, I'm sorry that you have to choose just one. And so this young person is going to receive, in addition to a flip cam and a trophy that's just about as tall as I am, a new Apple iPad. It's the new iPad 2, which means it has cameras, of course, for video students, right? You know, why wouldn't it? Now, our presenter, the one holding all the hardware here for this category, because all of our students have already been up here, is none other than the superintendent of the Polk County Schools, Dr. Sherry Nickel. All right, maestro, drum roll, please. We want the parents, the teacher, and the student of the year to come down and receive your awards. All right, Dr. Nickel, who is our elementary school TV production student of the year?
Well, let me see. I don't know if anybody's anxious to know. You guys want to know? You do? I don't know if I can read this. Maybe it's going to take me a little bit more time. Jeff is saying, hurry up, hurry up. Okay. The student of the year is none other than Aaliyah Vaughn from North Lakeland Elementary. Woo!
Thank you for this award. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Mr. Yates, and I want to thank all my crews and the team, Mrs. Mulder, Mr. Deal, even especially Mr. Fales, and my mom and dad. Thank you.
Congratulations, Aaliyah. Aaliyah Vaughn of North Lakeland Elementary School. Our final award is the Best in Show. We add up all the points from all the categories that schools received, getting a point if they entered a category, another point if they got outstanding, another point if they rose higher and got a finalist, a yet additional point if they got Judges Award for Excellence, and one more point if they got the best in a given category. And now Tim Harris, school board member, if you'll kindly come forward. Drum roll, maestro. These schools are anxious to know who our Best in Show elementary school winner is for 2011.
And the winner for this year is Best in Show goes to Spessard Holland Elementary.
Congratulations, Spessard Holland. Mr. Baldwin, would you care to talk, sir?
Thank you. We're all very honored to be up here. There's so much great competition in this district. I can't believe that we actually got this honor. First of all, I'd like to thank my principal, Mrs. Butler, and my assistant principal, Mrs. Kress, my co-producer, Patty Lake, all the GNN kids for all the work that they do all the time, the parents, and everybody else, Dr. Yates, Mr. Robertson, and Dr. Nickel. Thank you.
Yes. Gentlemen, if we can put the final tally back up on the big screens, please. I want to show everyone how close this was. We had several excellent schools. You can see very close behind. Congratulations, R. Bruce Wagner. Look at Lincoln go, and Chain of Lakes, and Davenport, and Philip O'Brien. Congratulations to all these great schools. Thank you. All right, Spessard Holland is going back to their euphoric place in the hall. When you consider we have 70 elementary schools, it's quite an honor, seriously, to have so many entries achieve such a level of excellence all during the contest. Now, we gave a lot of the schools their certificates just moments ago. If you did not receive your certificates yet, in just a moment, kindly come down and receive yours. Everybody knows the budget crisis that we're all going through. And we were fortunate enough to get a lot of donations, but the donations did not add up to pay for very many of our programs, our souvenir programs. We really felt strongly as a staff that our money should go to the kids. It should go to the trophies and the medallions and the certificates for our children. So we only have a limited number of the programs. They're going to each school, and we have those up here? Okay. And the way we're doing it is the school gets one. There's one for the male anchor nominee. There's one for the female anchor nominee. There's one for the student of the year in there. And there's one for each of the anchor teams. So all of the individual honors, they will get a book. And then, of course, the school will get to keep one. We tried very hard, but we have so many winners. All I can do is apologize to you for not being able to print more of the programs. The schools will get information, and it's in the programs, actually, of when this ceremony will replay on Bright House and Comcast and Verizon. It'll also replay on the internet and in our district starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you'll be able to alert others to see, especially if your school received accolades. The Ledger will have several of the winners in tomorrow's paper. You'll be able to click and play a video in tomorrow's paper. I would be remiss if I did not thank this magnificent middle school band right over here, please. The Southwest Middle School Band. As always, Laura McNabb of Lake Gibson High School provided our set, another fantastic operation. Thank you, Chris Harris and your crew. I think they're in the back, the magicians who performed before we started. Colonel Rick Leach provided us with JROTC cadets from Lake Gibson High School as well. Another of our multi-year sponsors is here. They're always here unless they're in Japan. Kathy and Jim Smiley, please stand and be recognized. They've provided customer service. I'm sure most of our teachers know them, and help pay for the trophies that you saw children win. And they also got Sharp to loan us these big high-powered projectors. I want to thank all of the teachers and students who participated in those videos that Michael produced that started our categories. Would you kindly stand if your school produced, if you were a part of one of Michael's videos where we introduced the categories, a teacher or a student or a parent even? Thank you very much for your hard work on those. We also need to thank Pastor Wayne Blackburn and the parishioners of this church. This is our 17th year here. This is truly a gift from God. He knows what we're doing in this hall. We're honoring and praising kids, and I cannot imagine He isn't shining on us with every smile on our Savior's face. Thank you. The Assistant Superintendent for Technology and Information Services, who is my boss, is here, Mr. Abdu Tajuri. Thank you very much, Abdu. And thank you, members of the board and the superintendent, for honoring these young people. We will see you at the 2012 Video Awards, our 20th anniversary. And I kindly ask, if you are leaving, because you are welcome to stay, that you exit out the sides. That will give our secondary folks the opportunity to come in the back of the hall. Thank you again very much.
Reporting, music video, documentary, announcing team, short film, and daily news show. These are just some of the categories that have defined the Polk County Video Awards for generations. But next year, all of that will be history.
Thank you, and please drive safely.